is the power of African fans over the years, and it's pushed African music to the forefront to the point that we've got like an Afrobeat chart over here in the UK right now. Tell me about the kind of numbers, because when Popcorn came down to Ghana, it seemed like Popcorn was a god out there. But how would you equate those kind of numbers to what you guys are doing as well?
Well, you know, I would just say we are trying, you know, in our possible way to just get, you know, those numbers that most of these artists around the world have. But it's so sad, you know, for an industry like Ghana, you know, because Ghana doesn't really support reggae dancehall, you know, so it's very hard for them to even understand the language, you know. So mostly we try our possible best to even tone, you know, the Jamaican dialects down for them to understand what we are trying to preach about. And we find it difficult sometimes pushing, you know, the vibes, you know. So most of the times when you check our songs, we can't even go hard like the way, you know, you find some yard songs going hard, you know, on some rhythms. You know, you play some rhythms in Ghana and no DJ would play it, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know. So I would say we could make the numbers, because Ghana is almost like 32 million people, you know, and we can really make this happen. But we can make it happen. But it's just that it's the understanding of the people, it's the understanding of the media to understand the dancehall culture, so we can be able to, you know, really push this thing, you know, forward. So millions,
yeah, man, bless.
We could have been like millions of views on YouTube and stuff like that, but it's because of the journey that we've taken that is not making us make that impact, you know, because Africa itself has not gotten the reggae dancehall feeling to the level that, you know, they would understand that this is dancehall clash, this is reggae culture, this is dancehall culture. So we're just trying, you know. Me and Stonebwoy have been doing this for years, and we are the only, you know, authentic dancehall artists in Ghana, I would say. Stamp, you know?
Hold on.
Watch, I never think for up on a number thing there.
Go on.
I have a voice, you know, I have a thing. You see the number thing that's going on, Shatta is right in the sense that he's saying, but to say the Popcorns come to Ghana or they go to Africa or the Jamaicans come to Africa and they make the numbers, and if you're asking us how do we make of that, let me tell you one thing, is we keep the fire burning down here for them to get that reception. Because when you go up on the Instagram and them there, you realize even when you check Shatta, you check me, you know, we have followers more than some of the names them.
That we will mention.
More than some of the big names them in the dancer.
I know you don't want to call no names there, but you don't want to trouble.
But I'm just being very analytical, you know what I mean? And also the fact that they get these numbers is the fact, let me just attribute it to the fact that reggae and dancehall is in our DNAs as black people in the father, you know, and the continent of Africa spewed black people, it birthed black people. So the advantage that I think is that we have to give credit to Jamaicans for the naming of dancehall reggae and pushing this culture to the world. So when you go online for the numbers, when you go anywhere in the world and you want to listen to reggae, you want to listen to dancehall, Ghana is not going to come to mind. No way. One country come to mind is Jamaica. So this is the whole world logging on to Jamaica to hear dancehall and reggae. So definitely their numbers are going to fly.
Well, you know what? I just appreciate the fact that you guys are flying the flag.
Yeah, so what Shatta did say about we are trying is definitely correct. Because we now have a mixed genre going. That's why you find out that we use our local dialect to die down the things them. And so I think that we are more diversified and are at an advantage when this power propels for the next 10 years. Guess what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be bougie, but the only thing a Jamaican might have over an African is the fact that they originated
the authenticity,
the word or the authenticity or the genre, but the genre's roots finds itself here, and we have the numbers on the African continent as well. So in 5 years, when it sits down properly, because we just had an Afrobeat right there. And today's Afrobeat is a combination of dancehall, high life Afrobeat, which we do all.
Thank you for saying that. I'm glad you said that. Now, Shatta, you said that you two are the only two that is like proper representing.
Yeah.
I go back in the
Everything
mix
shows, man. Everything clear, Rasta. Everything show, man. And on the hype thing, man. The work show.
Samini may have something to say about that, because as far as he's concerned, he should be involved in Wagwan. Let me just play this a second.
Charlie, Stonebwoy, you know how me and you did. Yeah, I dey expect that this thing where you people plan, no? Like you go link me and tell me, say this is Wagwan. I don't expect Bandana to be the one that linked me to tell me about it. Yeah, so I still dey wait for your call. Yeah, you know, be any giddy giddy. Yeah, I still dey wait for your call, because if you hear this from them, where you accept to do it with them, no problem, because I know you get them and I know say you go fit deal with it. But if it be you no go understand, because the truth always has to be the truth. How did it end up that all of a sudden it's beef and it has to be a clash and it has to be between you and Shatta Wale? It is a mismatch. We know that. Even the first dancehall king competition that you guys did at Labadi Beach, that apparently Bandana was part of it, I was shocked, because I had a gig at the bigger beach, Labadi Beach hotel, and right after my gig, I had to come back to come and, help celebrate your win. And I kept saying, Bandana comes from my days. Why is he in this competition with you guys? So I even expected them to give it to him. But then they gave it to you, because, yeah, you proved yourself, and I was happy. But that is not the kind of thing we're talking about here. The kind of thing we're talking about here, me and you have rode, me and you have lived. You have seen what I have been through based on what was happening when this guy was doing what he was doing with me and to me. So when the names come up, when the things come up, Stonebwoy, when you people dey and you people they talk your things, and I dey expect say you go have my back, you go hold my back, and you go defend me like how I do. When matter they come happen, when you link me low key, make we talk, and then we will know how to handle things. That's how I expect you to also deal with me when things are going like that. You don't let me find out online, and then after me I vex and
Charlie. Charlie.
Yo, listen, I would have never.
Shut up.
Let me talk, I would have never say a word about this. If I know Shawnee be there for it, if I know Asaase there for it.
Bandana. The fact that school, Bandana. Well, Shatta. Samini sounds like he's very upset with you, man.
Yo, Samini upset with me. We can't believe that, cause long time, way back, Shani, we did that fast for Samini to come clash with me. Like, me I tell whole heap of people, radio presenters, tell them, say, yo, tell Samini me want clash with the item, cause, a business thing, not a personal thing. Samini would just say, no, me can't clash with Shatta, cause, Shatta move with the street and Shatta blah, blah, Shatta rare. Now that's, me dip on my level, the man they want clash me.
You say you're clean.
Ain't what? Yeah. It doesn't feel, link up to Stonebwoy and just, talk about this guy, Me not have any family issues with them, because them have them family issues, them have to deal with it, Me not have anything to say.
Bandana. What you have to say? What you have to say, man? What you have to say, son?
Yeah, no, but it's a good look, it's
now make me talk. Go on with it.
Talk.
All right, done with it now, bossy. Done with it. I'm coming. I'm give you the respect.
Your type.
Let me tell you something, my father Shawnee. There is a reward for loyalty, and me are the most loyal youth in the party. Me give man them credit when them not even need one. Yes, so I tell you, father, you see me see a man sounding, he's just contradicting a whole heap of thing when you listen to that side. And I talk about one part when me take out is when I talk about, he don't even know what I go on to come talk about me suppose to be behind him back again, back at it when conversations come in. You don't even know how the conversation start up. You don't even know how it start up, because I just show anything where somebody say about the part we talk about loyalty is what confuses me, because me is a man with different thing. and get into troubles and get into things, and he never come up and say, yeah, yo, yes, I hate that. Yes, I like how you deal with the thing there. So, how now all of a sudden, when he come and talk about all of a sudden, is a beef. He's just realizing now that there's been a beef between me and Shatta. He's just realizing now, after freaking 10 years. On a bus. So I went a bunch and a bus pan state and rivalry and fight, and they go sales and Shatta go sales, and him never really did look on it like a man a defend thing. Wow, what a shocking.
99.5.
It's Asaase Radio 99.5. War is in the air. It's the clash to crush COVID. Asaase Sound Clash. Shawnee B speaking to Stonebwoy, speaking to Shatta Wale. How important is it to you guys that this is about crushing COVID? What is the situation in Ghana with COVID right now as well?
Well, you know, one thing I'll just say is, you know, the fans, you know, miss us. And, you know, COVID is one thing that we need to just be careful of, you know. And I would just say we're trying to put up this platform to educate the people about how, you know, them can keep themselves well and, you know, stay safe. Because, you know, life is more important than anything, you know. So if you have anything special to do out there, make sure you know, wear a face mask and just do everything you have to do well, you know, because I feel COVID has taught us well how to unite, how to come together, because if you can watch, you know, people doing the verse, talk about Bontikila, Movado, you know, Beanie Man and Bontikila and them people, like everyone is coming together because COVID has taught us how to, you know, really come together. So basically trying to put up this, you know, show to just educate the people and just let them know there is something around us that we can, you know, pay attention to and, you know, make, you know, good use of this period that we have and learn from what we are facing right now for our future to be, you know, okay for all of us. So basically it's one of them things, you know, COVID is in, but still we have to work with them, go up well.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Stumbled.
So the COVID situation is really devastating. I've witnessed people catch and die off it. May his soul rest in peace, Father German. Father German is in America, one of the reggae strongholds, you know, and he died out of COVID and a lot of things. So we see stuff, we see people get infected. Even us, we don't feel good, we don't feel well sometimes. And I have always suspected that we are asymptomatic. But you know what I mean? You know, even Shatta himself, you know, sometimes you feel headache here and there, but, you know, say, I just show the people love we, you know, so we, you know what I mean? But like Shatta says, it's a good thing now to use our differences for a good cause, like I said. So our differences now, we're going to use that to unite and crush COVID whilst we clash each other with a musical clash. But when we clash now, they say when two elephants fight is the ground that suffers. But you see this, it's a musical clash. And when music hits you, you feel no pain. So this is not going to bring no pain to nobody. As everyone says, it's going to bring joy and it's going to bring laughter. It's going to bring happiness. It's going to bring unforgettable moment. And we're going to use this to crush COVID as well. I am prophesying right now to you, Shawnee and Shatta. After the clash, COVID is gone, you know.
You know what?
COVID's dead after the clash.
I just love the proverb that you just used, boy, when the two elephants clash, it's the ground that suffers. That's deep. That's deep. Now, to close, what can the world, you know, say this I got pan line, you know. So the world I got see this, you know.
Out there.
And it's
Shatta
outside. And it's Stonebwoy, and it's the two gods of dancehall and reggae music from Ghana. What is gonna be, like, no dates have been set as yet. You've just kind of said, yo, we're doing this, Shawnee. But what can we what can the world expect to see?
Yeah, I go Shatta, you know. I go Shatta. You see how the thing go. So just that me have to say, you see me, when Bush come to shove, you know, Shatta forget Shatta, you know.
Me love how you use my name to talk to me, you know. I know say a real Shatta. And Shani, watch this. You know, so after this class, the world I go understand why me is the African dancehall king and the title is forever, you know. So boy, I mean,
guess what? Anybody can take for any title. It's all good. Cause me like him to keep the dancehall king title. But me, are the original one God, you know. When God did it, everything come under the God. Don't say a word. Everything come under the God. Me not like every empire have to come out of a nation. So me are the big nation president. Watch that, you know. You see me, I say, I don't know, movement, you know. Movement don't last. Me I tell you, me I kill it from that day there. Me I kill the movement from that day there. Nation govern already.
Voila, make Shatta talk. Say the last piece, my boss.
Yeah, tell Stonebwoy on a long talk, you know. On a long talk, you know. Real gangsters not talk, you know. Real Shatta's not talk, you know. Others to work, you know. So watch out. The world I go see how come the Shatta link up to vibes, the Shatta link up to whole heap of dancehall artists. We love the rug.